We back talking our shit on a Thursday, you heard?
Talk shit Thursday.
Come on, man. We trying to give y'all the live current events, man. I'm Kay.
I'm Chaz.
And we are Culture Content,
yes, sir.
baby. We here, man. Back on our BS. Another week has gone by. A lot of news, a lot of drama. And we just, your hood politicians for real. You know what I mean? We just trying to bring little politics, you know what I mean? Hood politics, you know, with some ethics involved, you know, some morals with it, you know.
Gotta have some morals. You gotta have some morals. Can't be out here being a scumbag.
Y'all niggas be out here doing anything for real. Like,
anything.
Yeah, and we gotta make sure we get y'all in check because a lot of y'all been freestyling and having a free for all and going unchecked. Like,
yeah. Speaking of which, we're gonna start this off. Homeboy, your man Joey Chestnut. Pause.
Hey, yo.
This nigga.
His name is a pause.
Yeah, OD. Like, if y'all know this dude been every year in New York 4th of July they have a hot dog eating contest. That's crazy to me.
Is he eating contest?
OD, right? So
wow.
They've been having that for years. You already know, right? So yo, listen. Hey yo, I sent this to K. I sent this to K the other day. Hold on. This shit about to be the craziest pause shit ever. This dude done won 14 years in a row.
Hey,
he said he got one more year left, right?
I
quote, homeboy said, Nah, I don't even know.
You've been swallowing glizzies for 14 years. It's crazy.
Bro, the dude said...
And you talking about you got 1 year more.
Bro, the dude said, this is the pausing shit, bro. This nigga said, yo, my throat was built for these moments. This nigga going crazy. Yo, what's going on? Like, yo, what's going on?
Flagrant foul, bro.
Flagrant foul, technical.
Get checked,
you
man.
Ejected, it's over. You should pay a fine for your language, my boy.
Yeah, those are shenanigans for real.
You're wilding.
Your antics is out of pocket.
OD, like, you know what I'm saying? First of all, like, obviously, like, you know, like, it's a hot dog eating contest, right? OD, right? But the fact that you said you can do this for another year, so you've been...
The whole shit is paused. Like, yo, you've been doing it for 14 years already.
It's probably been more than that. I remember he was doing it in high school.
Wasn't he the one that snuffed somebody too?
Yeah, like he snuffed somebody up.
Because somebody tried to stop him from eating glizzies. Or somebody had some animal activist type of thing going on. And he choked him out, paused, while he was...
doing his thing.
Yeah.
Doing his thing.
There was no way that I could have said that.
Yeah.
But the man was in the middle of the contest. Somebody ran up on him, and then he like choked him out. Security came right after that. Like, bro,
he was doing his thing, man.
But I can't condone that, man.
Joey, you a wild boy, yo.
And you get that's a shame, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shame.
I mean, you a winner, but you're not a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like you, especially when you put into context. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yo,
bro?
He going crazy.
But yeah, good luck with your next year shenanigans and whatever you into.
Yeah, whatever you into, you know what I'm saying? Best of luck to that, you know what I'm saying?
At a barbecue, bro. Like,
it was over.
I don't even do that. And he's out here 14 years of contact.
14 years strong.
So, like, yo, do you, like, pause, like, that's all the glizzies he eats for the year? Or, like, do you still go back and, like,
I don't know.
Test it out, like...
Hey, yo.
I don't know, bro. Like,
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, he have it as hors d'oeuvres or something like that.
Joey got nuts on his chest and all of that. Like,
he's going crazy.
I can't condone that, B. I can't condone that. But, you know, what's the prize, though?
I think some money, some bread.
It better be.
Bragging rights?
It better not be from bragging rights.
I think it's bread. I think it's money. I think it's money.
Did you just hear what you said?
Bragging
rights. That's crazy, bro. That's not bragging. Bragging what? Like, bragging you shoving down glizzies?
Hey, yo. All right.
So I hope it's for money, bro.
Yeah, I think it's for... honestly, I think it's for money.
That's
it's definitely a trophy involved too, but I think they do it, like, I'm hoping it's for money.
You're getting a trophy on the AVN.
Obviously, we've been like, and they doing it Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? He's just going crazy. I think the 1 year he had like 74.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's and how pause and what time span did he have to do that in? What is it, like 5 minutes or something like that?
Nah, I don't know how long the contest is, but I don't know. That's still crazy to me.
Is out here swallowing glizzies, bro. I mean, that's a shame, bro. That is a shame. I really want to get off this topic because I'm gonna just keep saying pause, bro,
right.
because it's just like
we're gonna move on.
I'm gonna just this nigga's super out of pocket with this whole thing, bro. Even with his comment, like, yo,
that
comment
was wild.
You up, yo. Yeah, we gotta pack you.
That's
all
a shame,
the way
my
up,
guy.
man. We can't condone that, but respect to your accomplishments.
Yeah.
But we
wild pause.
We off that. Yeah.
All right, move on. So we've been seeing Jamie Foxx been making some appearances in the online and all that lately.
Yo, shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Word.
Honestly, first and foremost, I want to say that he is like one of my top 7-8 actors of all times. You know what I mean? Like multi-talented, musical genius.
He's like 3-4 dimensional, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Yeah,
she's a gold
nigga. Yeah, come on, like
he got heads
too, but like I'm just saying that's just the first.
I ain't gonna hold you. I remember when he came out with that what album was that? Was it Intuition? Well, Blame It on Alcohol.
Unpredictable.
Was it Intuition?
No, I think it's Unpredictable. Oh yeah, he did come out with 2 albums. Yeah.
So that album came out. That was freshman year at Lincoln, bro. When they play that, used to play it.
That goes up
parties
every time.
Hey yo,
every time you can still play it today.
Yeah, yo, listen. I'm talking about at that time when it was fresh. I was getting hella dubs, my nigga.
Yeah. In the corner when people used to actually still dance in the spot. Like, now niggas go in the spot, just stand on the wall.
And then ice grill niggas all day.
And then they be like, where the chicks at? The chicks finally get there and don't do nothing.
The funniest thing, yo, with a nigga, right? Dude be ice grilling people on the wall, right? And then be like, yo, it's a movie. Shorty was bad. And then he'll text Shorty, I seen you at the party, but you ain't never say nothing to her.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro.
Use a bitch.
You gotta, damn, man. He gotta be all that. He could just be antisocial. He could just be,
Yeah, all right. My fault. Use a little. But nah, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, 2-step over the head.
Yeah, facts.
One time,
blame it on the goose. But but on a serious note, shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. Of course, we all know he had a stroke, and he just recently, like, made a video posting that he's doing well. He's getting better. He's, back in the acting game and everything. I'm disappointed. You know what? I'll be on social media, but I just be disappointed, like, with the comments and just with the comments and when people be talking about, like, yo. Now, granted, I get this whole conspiracy. People think he could be cloned and all that, but like, yo, people get sick. They get pale. They get like they lose weight. You know what I mean? All this thing happens before they get back to like their normal way of living, type of thing. And people like, oh, he looked pale. I like the joke. He was like, yo, I'm a clone. And then he tried to fake take off his face. And then he was like, nah, I'm fucking with you. But, but it's just like, yo, he looked pale. Like, he don't look the same, bro. He just had a stroke. Like, let the man get back. But he was looking a little pale. But I say it was the lights, camera action. You don't know how close he was sitting in front of the camera type of thing that could have made him look even more pale, or whited out, basically. And, I don't think he's a videographer, who's actually like, oh yeah, my ISO is too high or whatever the case is. It's at 1600 when it should be at 4. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's looking at. So I think it was just insensitive for a lot of motherfuckers to just be like, yo, he's a clone or he's not that person or whatever. Like, yo, you don't even know this man. You know what I mean? And shout out to his wife and his daughter for like keeping their whole situation
holding it down. Definitely his daughter, because like she in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I agree with you too. We all know as Americans, like, conspiracy theories going on, right? You know what I'm saying? Not just with him, but just with a whole bunch of stuff that we see, right? But people got to be a little bit more cognizant and, sensitive when they talking certain things. Like, social media has made it real comfortable for people to say what they want behind a screen.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Definitely behind it's behind the screen, right? So, like, I'm like 100% sure, right, that if people, I feel like people are definitely not are comfortable with not getting punched in the face for their stuff, for their antics.
People be talking crazy that should get punched in the mouth, but yeah,
like a lot, like people talk crazy and people would troll people, all types of stuff, just to get reactions. Like,
Just for clickbait.
Just for clickbait, right? Just to say stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you comfortable not getting punched in the face? Like, there's no way you respect your jaw if you talking that crazy. Like, I'm not no one for violence or anything like that. But, like, when I go on social media and I see people just be trolling or saying crazy stuff, like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Would you have that same energy when, you know what I mean, when you there?
You wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people will, but most people don't. Because people hiding behind that screen. So, you got to be real cognizant of what you say about people. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx is a legend.
He's a legend.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave us hit from movies to music.
To the Jamie Foxx show when he first started.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know why his name is even Jamie Foxx?
His dude's name is Eric Bishop.
Yeah,
that's his real name.
Eric Bishop. But he said in order for him to get into the industry, like Eric Bishop was such a culture or a black.
He's a boring name.
He's a
Jamie Foxx, like
black name, whatever you want to call it. And in order for him to get into the industry, he had to have like a universe name. Like, you couldn't tell if it was a female or male, since Jamie is a male or female name. And the Fox, you can't tell. So then, he said he would get in, and then he would just have to show out once he showed up to the auditions because they didn't know who Jamie Foxx was. And he, like I said, showed up, showed out, got parts. Jamie Foxx show, started, shout out to Fancy because she was always fire to me, but yeah, it was just his whole story is amazing, and all his movies and his accolades, and like, it's just, we need to give him his flowers sooner than later, man, because he did it, and he's a stand-up comedian, bro. Like,
yo, I might
be
what
security.
Was that comedian? I might be security is probably one of the best joints, yo.
On,
like,
but he had on a silk blue shirt though.
Yeah, I had a silk blue shirt.
Yeah, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? But
that
was fire. Like, I might be security is probably like that goes down like maybe my top 5 favorite stand-up joints.
I would say like the top 10.
Like for me, stand-up, like I got that. I got I got
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Eddie Murphy, you already know.
Gotta have that.
Eddie Murphy Raw. I got Dave Chappelle Killing Him Softly.
Okay.
That was fire. You know what I'm saying?
What about Delirious?
I got Delirious. So I like Raw better than Delirious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like both, but like I'll put Raw over Delirious. You know what I'm saying? Red Fox got a couple of joints. What's another stand up I like?
Richard Pryor.
I ain't got a stand up. I was like, yo, I like that one.
Right.
Chris Rock, he got a stand up that was fire.
When he was wearing all black, the black leather joint.
Was it big and?
I can't remember.
I don't think it was big and blacker.
I remember the outfits.
Yeah, the outfits definitely outfits be iconic.
I can't always remember the name.
Because Dave Chappelle had a big ass denim, button up denim, short sleeve shirt. That was like in 2000. Killing Him Softly was fire, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
But but shouts out to Jamie, man, and best of luck on his recovery. But his movie that came out, like that just showed out on Netflix, Clones. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talking about like it's obviously a message behind it. I didn't get to see it yet. I plan on watching it hopefully in the next couple of weeks, whatever. But they was just saying like the message is like the drug dealers that's out there, they the clones. The people that's out there doing like the real bad stuff is the clones. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they like was infiltrated into the community to mess stuff up, but like I remember before when they was saying how not just about clones, but like they was saying like they was this is way off conspiracy theory, where they was like switching babies in the hospital for like soulless beings. Basically, it was babies that was with no souls. And if you ain't got no soul, then you just gonna do anything. And you think of the stuff that's happening in the world. People literally doing anything because they probably have no empathy. They ain't got no type of regard for anybody else but themselves.
Well, back to the cloning part. Like, they've been telling us people was getting cloned. I know you remember 50 Cent, Goat. When he got down or whatever the case is, that whole video was based off of them cloning 50 Cent at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
even
like
movies.
Yeah, I mean even movies, but like it's not just him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of them just been telling us this stuff, and now he come out with the movie. You know what I mean? And then it's just like reoccurring information. Like, what's the hidden message? Like, why y'all keep doing this? It can't just be that this is a good storyline that we trying to let the masses see or whatever the case is.
They put it out. They put it out in the open. they put it out in the open, so like when it do come out like officially, so people be kind of like desensitized to it. Yeah, and it's kind of like, man, this is another one of the moves, but nah, it's real.
It definitely is real. Something's going on, bro. Well, even down to Get Out, bro. Like, it was. Yeah, that's about cloning, taking limbs and organs and whatever.
And putting in somebody else and taking their best part. You know what I'm saying?
We got all this light out here. These bugs trying to get us, B. But yeah, it was all these movies just trying to take the black man organs, B. Like it's wicked out here. But yeah, man, shout out to Jamie Foxx, man. We hope you get better, man. We hope you put out some good movies, give us some more classics. Mm-hmm. You know, and just keep killing the game. I remember one time I saw Jamie Foxx one time. I was at a Drake concert years ago. Mm-hmm. And he was just walking by on some real humbug joint, like, I said what up. I mean, he probably didn't know who I was, who said it, but he looked in my direction, so he said what up to me. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take
it, Jamie. I'll take it. It's a win-win. You know what I mean? Because you know how it is. They, on the move or whatever the case is, they try to show you love, yada, yada, yada. But always been a humble dude to me, in my opinion. You know, like I said, great musician, great actor. I'm pretty sure he's a great father, you know what I mean, and all the above. So, yeah, shout out to Jamie on that one, man. Legend in the game. And put some respect on his name and give him his flowers. So yeah, Bronnie James, bro, how sad, man.
Yeah, so I guess he had cardiac. He had a heart attack when he was like practicing. He's at USC, right? Mm-hmm. That is crazy. That is crazy.
I ain't gonna say the details, but like I'm gonna just say that there is one thing in common, and I'm gonna just say we got banned for it. On our Black Table Talk, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know, so we can't say it because YouTube gonna shut us down, but we do have our thoughts about like how that happened or why it happened. Like, you know, Damar Hamlin, like, you know, a lot of athletes just been unhealthy or just been this reoccurring theme of like having a heart attack, you know, and like these are people. Now, granted, anybody could have a cardiac arrest, but like these are people who are professionals, take care of their bodies, you know what I mean?
Tip-top shape.
Tip-top shape, like they control their tempo, like, and make sure it's always at the best, you know, and the best version of them, you know? I just think it's sad that it's just, it keeps happening and people are not connecting the dots, you know, or at least, how do you say it? Broadening their thought process on what the actual problem is, you know, and
I think I don't know, when you say certain things, man, then you know it ruffles feathers and whatnot. And if there's a lot of money pumped behind that, or a lot of people have the same opinion behind that, then people gonna look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at you crazy for going against what everybody else is doing. You know, but. It's kind of sad that you know that happened with the Bronnie, and I'm hoping that he makes a full recovery.
And he is out of ICU though.
That's good.
He is out of ICU, but I don't think they've cleared him to play yet.
I don't think so either. And like this is the start of his college career. You know what I'm saying?
Super young, man.
Yeah, super young. So like you know the world is his. You know it's Pops LeBron. So you know it's just sad that you know this kind of happened. It's like a real monkey wrench in his game plan. But, you know, he'll be supported by the best doctors, the best of everything. He'll have the best of the best to get back to his full strength. So, you know, here at Culture Content, we don't hate, and we want to see people do good. So hopefully he makes a full recovery and be able to go back on the court and doing 360 on people's mothers. So,
their mothers, sons. Yeah, just keep violating them, Bronnie. Get well, get better, you know, get back on that court, keep killing them, you know, killing them softly. And shout out to his little brother, the young boy, Bryce. He, I just saw a clip where
he was with Melo's son, right? He was playing on the team or something like that.
Nah, I was just gonna say like he was trying to take a picture with a fan or whatever the case is, and the fan was like gang affiliated. you know, and he was on some like, oh yeah, you could throw it up this time and third, and he was just like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, shut the whole thing down, you know. So shout out to him for standing up for his beliefs or whatever he was raised on, you know, his foundation, you know. They taught him well, you know, you don't gotta follow no crowd, don't give us no bad image, you know. We're not doing that for no camera, no entertainment, like, you know, and this is what people gotta realize, man. Stop. Entertainment is good, but to a certain extent, and you don't want to damage your image just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Because that's
clout chasing.
That's
you know
how
what I'm saying?
Clout chasing. You know, as much as people make money off of clout chasing, you could lose money off of clout chasing. You know, and it could be received differently depending on who the audience is. And
that's a fact.
I always say, know your audience at all times, man. Like that's the facts of life for real. Shout out to Jewels for that. I mean, he wasn't the first one to say, but that is the facts of life. So yeah, they doing their thing, man, and shout out to them, to the James family. Facts. Like they definitely deserve love and then some. Speaking about James, where you want to go? You want to go to the Cars? You want to go to Hove? You want to go to Kodak? You want to go to Lil Boosie?
I want to go to why people feel like I'm gonna skip a little bit. But, like, when I was saying about how people say stuff on the internet and feel like they shouldn't be punched in the mouth.
You want to go back.
No, because, like, so, Gilly the King's son, tragically, you know, passed away, I think, last week. And
Young Cheese, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I don't know his real name.
No, I don't either. But, obviously, he was a rapper, Gilly the King's son. You know, we fucks with Gilly and Wallow, what they got going on.
Yeah, shout out to $1 million worth of game, man.
You know what I mean? But it was people talking crazy about, oh, Gilly got all this money, why his son in the hood, this, that, and the third. That's just another example of why you should, like, just be quiet. Because would you say those things in front of him?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd be like, groupie, oh, can I get a picture?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
can I get your autograph?
People feel too comfortable just saying things without getting punched in the mouth.
Like when did... it's not like, sometimes it's okay to keep your opinion to yourself, yo.
Exactly.
Like, I don't read comments, but sometimes, obviously, they there. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the post,
but it's like, come on, like, why? Like, somebody literally, like, he literally lost his son. And the first thing you wanted to do was to say something negative? I mean, if you ain't got nothing... My mom told me... Everybody's mom told you this. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. But it's sad. And that go back to the trolling part of social media. Some trolls is funny. Some trolls is not. And then, but like, when you come with the insensitive stuff, man, you doing too much, yo. It's not even cool. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Gilly lost a son and... You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, what happened to the just condolences? What's wrong with that?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I wish you and your family the best. Or, you know, keep your head up.
Or if you don't feel that way,
in my prayers.
If you don't feel that way,
why can't they just
you don't say anything. You choose to make a 2-minute video or choose to say things about it. It's like, it's not even needed. They
were saying things like, oh, it's crazy. He's still dropping episodes trying to get to the bag while his son passed. Like,
I'm quite sure
these videos are pre-recorded. He most likely 10 times out of 10 had a pre-release date already for that video. You don't think he did that after his son passed away? Like, oh yeah, that naive and like slow. I mean, it's not everybody. Not everybody has. I mean, There was only a few people I feel like mentioned that. Like, yo, videos, shows, podcasts, whatever, are pre-recorded. Like, nothing is ever live and in the moment. Like, sometimes they be having videos in the stash for days. Like, sometimes we have videos in the stash where we just release them or whatever the case is.
We got videos in the stash now.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, it's pre-recorded. He could have recorded that episode 2 months ago. You don't know. But don't sit here and say, like, oh, he gonna make sure he get his $1 million worth of game episode. Like, yeah, he recorded that already. And I bet you it was at least a month old. At least at this point in time. And y'all still like, oh, he should be worrying about his son and all that. Like, he is. Like, he's heartbroken. Leave that man and his family alone.
I haven't seen a post actually since that happened.
He hasn't, but you know, they dropped a episode for $1 million worth of game within that time frame. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's where all that conversation and out of pocket talk came from. Like, yo, y'all don't even understand how this works sometimes, and you just want to talk or type. Like, shut up. Like that's annoying, B. Like,
definitely
just
annoying.
Respect people in their space and their family, and I hate that because he's a celebrity. Like, his life is on blast, so everything he does or doesn't do is criticized. Mm-hmm. Like, criticize your own life, get your own shit together, and even then, don't talk on nobody else's shit.
Facts.
Like,
not real shit, because like it's everybody. People just feeling too comfortable to say whatever they want. Just because something out in the open, that don't mean you feel like you need to put your 2 cents in it.
Yeah. I wish they would just block all the comments, man. I think, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
especially when it's negative. You're wild.
Yeah, like, if you're not saying nothing positive, I would love for them to just, like, block you, whatever the case is, ban you from IG, all the above, man. All the above. But yeah, shout out to Gilly and his family. Shout out to Wallow. Shout out to you know, all of them, man. All of them. Because we respect them. A lot of the... You know, we model our show after a certain other podcast, and, you know, $1 million
just a certain few.
Game. Yeah, just a certain. We have a selective few. We have like 3 shows that really inspire us. You know, and Gilly is one of them. So, yeah. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them for sure. Cause it's a nasty, wicked world out here, B. Gotta stay safe, stay dangerous, man. You already know. If you know me, you know I say that every time, every trip. Mm-hmm. Facts. But yeah, that got me hot. I ain't gonna lie, that got me.
Yeah, because it was like, I mean, it was just like we gonna switch gears. Yeah. Let's talk about Jaylen Brown signing the biggest contract in NBA history.
How much was it worth?
5 years, $340 million.
All right. Here's the question: is he worth that?
So I battled with that question on the way here, right? Because I was, we going over the topics and stuff, and I'm gonna say this: when you're at a job, right, and you have like bonuses and stuff like that, you hit all your incentives. If you hit all your incentives to give you that amount of money, you should receive it. That's how I look at it. If you say you make all NBA team, you make All-Star, you do this, whatever the stipulations was, you're eligible for the highest max contract we can give you.
Mm-hmm. Do we know what Jason Tatum got?
Tatum is in the contract at the moment, but I think he's due for one next year because he came in a year before him.
Okay.
Or he came in a year after him.
So does Jaylen Brown get paid more than Jason Tatum?
At the moment, yes. Jaylen Brown gets paid more than everybody in the league.
Right, because we just said he had the top contract.
Yeah,
right?
but is he
better than Jason Tatum? I'm gonna say no.
No, but you gotta look at it too. Like, a lot of people, like, just because you got paid, he got paid because of incentives. A lot of people may be making the money, but they not better than some people.
Yeah.
Look at Westbrook contract. Westbrook signed a 2-year, $6 million contract.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Right? But how many people you can say is better than Westbrook? It's people that's getting 10, 50, $20 million a year right now. They're not better than Westbrook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I think he just lucked up on the way stuff was wrote. He took a full advantage of the collective bargaining agreement they got right now. And, black man get your money. And he also said he going to take that money and invest into the black community.
Jaylen Brown said that?
Yeah, he say, I don't know if it was like clickbait or something, but I seen something where it says he's going to rebuild certain places. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take that money and, and help his people.
Well, he did. He was on Kyrie Irving's side when that whole situation went down. He did support him through that.
Smart dude. He went to Cal.
Yeah, so I feel like he speaks up at certain given points in time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, on certain topics. So I do give him that. You know, and giving back to the community and speaking up for our culture or whatever. But I guess my whole thought process behind it is like, in my opinion, he is nice. He is nice, right? Mm-hmm. Jaylen Brown is nice. I just think there's something wrong with the chemistry between him and Jason Tatum, when they're on the court or when it's time for them to like ball out or get to the next point. Now they got it because we've seen it, you know what I mean. But I feel like even when they went to the Eastern Conference Finals or whatever, I just feel like there was just like I don't know. It's like
it's your turn, my turn, instead of like playing off each other.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna run this. He's gonna be, and maybe that's the coaching. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the play.
It shouldn't be because they probably. Between those two, I think both of them...
they should be running the team.
Nah, I have a question, right? Do you think Jaylen Brown is a top 10 player in the NBA?
Top 10?
Yes.
No.
No.
Possibly.
No.
He's better than a lot of people, though.
He's not top 10, though. Do you think he's a top 20?
Definitely.
Okay, if he's top 20, then... And so Jason Tatum is a top 10?
I would put Jason Tatum in the top 10 before.
Okay.
Brown.
So you got the top 20, two of the top 20 players in the NBA on the same team. They should be able to feed off each other a little bit better than how they doing.
Right.
And then they need to build the team around those two. And they have similar games too. They have similar games.
Yeah, but Jason Tatum got the height and all of that. I feel like
about the same height.
Huh?
They're the same height.
I think Jason Tatum is taller.
Probably like 1 or 2 inches. I think Jason Tatum was like 6'8", and then Jaylen Brown was like 6'6", 6'7".
I don't know, nigga. In the league, that's a lot.
Nah, it is. But they play similar styles like and they play. Like, I feel like them two, if they work a little bit more cohesive, I think they can be good.
I still think this has something to do with the coaching too.
I got a question. Do you think some of the old heads and legends that's maybe analysts or play the game before and they see all these young players getting these massive contracts, do you think they be hating a little bit?
Probably, but at the same time, it's a different era. Inflation is real. You know what I mean? Like, times has changed. Michael Jordan is getting no money compared to any of these players right now.
Jordan got $32 million this last year. $32 million this last year. The Bulls.
Yeah, but that's
for that 1 year.
$32 million is nothing nowadays. You know what I mean?
$32 million for 1 year is crazy.
Yeah, it is. But what I'm saying is, imagine that $32 million and what it equates now to today is probably like 90. You know what I mean? Like inflation time, like everything.
Probably 60 something, maybe 60.
Yeah, like that's like triple, bro. Like inflation has tripled the price of everything right now. You know,
I would say a little bit more than double, maybe 2.5. I don't know. Sure, that's 90.
That's 90K. I think 30 million back then when Jordan was playing is like 90K today, bro. You gotta understand. Yo, bro,
90 million.
Everything is up, bro. Everything. Like every year. And what's the dude, the soccer player that just got signed for 1.1 billion? 700 million in actual the contract, and then like everything else is endorsements and all that. You remember his name? You gonna look him up?
Nah. I know you talking about, but I'm trying to find out 32 million real quick. I know exactly what you talking about.
Like, come on, like you ain't never heard nobody getting $1 billion contract. Like, especially back then, they would have never even thought about it. Like,
32 million back then is worth 58.8.
It's double. It's easy double.
A little less than double.
It's rounded off. It's double. But yeah, bro, like, and I still think it's a little bit more than that, B, because like I said, inflation is real. We've never seen these high contracts like this before. Mm-hmm. Like, it's ridiculous what they're giving people nowadays. Give me $1 million. I don't care if I sit on the bench, bro. Just
yeah. I mean, no, like it's different how they doing stuff, man. And but it comes with inflation and cost of living and everything. And black man, get your money though. You know what I mean? Don't leave no money on the table like Bruce Brown did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Brown was getting paid $6 million for the Nuggets. Yeah. The Pacers trying to pay him $22, $25. Like, I'm taking that. I'm out. I know I just want a chip. I'm gonna go get paid, brother.
I
don't blame you for that.
Trying to max me out at 10 or what is it, 6?
It was like, well, I don't even think they even got to like negotiations, but like you know what I'm saying, like
he must have knew though. He knew that they weren't going to offer him nothing close to that.
Nah, hell no, they couldn't. They couldn't afford it.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too many heavy hitters on that team. But he was a He was an X factor on the Nuggets for sure. Like, I mean, he's always been an X factor, even on Brooklyn. So we always talk about Bruce Brown every so often. So the fact that he comes up a couple times, like you nice, bro. We'll give you that, bro. We'll definitely give you the Boris DR X factor stamp. Like,
you want to talk about X factor? That's a fact.
You deserve that, bro. Like, you definitely put your work in for that.
Switch gears. What you think, Jay-Z?
Legend. Boosie.
Well, you want to go to Jay-Z or you want to go to the library first?
Yeah, we can do either or. I mean,
so I think they just opened an exhibit at the Brooklyn Library in honor of Jay-Z. I think it's like some of his first raps or something like that is like in the library, and you know they have the whole exhibit and all that. And I think that's dope, being that he from Brooklyn, and you know it's just a lot of hometown love, and a lot of people don't know this, but like he was one of the reasons that the Nets even moved to Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, he was a part of that whole investment.
He was a part of the whole investment. He had to sell his share. He had to sell his share in the NBA team in order to create Rock Nation Sports. You know what I'm saying? So
his money making money.
Yeah. So, and that's the the play agency and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But shouts out to him for having that exhibit. But yeah, people talking about like I think Boosie was saying, people in the South listen to, him more than Jay-Z. And I'm not going to discredit that because, I mean, for the most part, people in the South going to listen to people in the South. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like
we listen to people in New York.
Exactly.
We listen to the Jada, Fabulous, the 50s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're going to listen to Nas, you know what I'm saying? We're going to listen to New York music all day. And we're going to be biased and say, who's the best rapper? Where they from? We're going to say it's from New York. That's just what it is, right? So people from the South is probably going to say...
The best rappers are from New York, though. I ain't going to hold you. The most lyrical one, the... like storytelling ones, like for the most part, is really from New York.
But that can be somebody else's opinion saying, "Oh no, we feel like this person is better," and you're entitled to your own opinion. So therefore, when you go past the opinion, we're gonna have to go to the stats.
Let's go to the numbers.
You go to the numbers. Now, the numbers talk. You know what I'm saying? I like Boosie. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no comparison between Jay-Z and Boosie.
Regardless of who you like, in the comments one album that sold. One little Boosie album that sold more records than Jay-Z, just one, I'll put some more respect on his name.
Yeah. We like Boosie, but you can't compare the two. No. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare the two. Like, and me personally, and I ain't even going, like, you can't even compare Boosie, like, as far as, like, rapping to, like, some other New York rappers. Like, you can't compare him to Jada.
Oh, no.
You can't compare him to Fab.
No.
Can you compare him to Dave East?
No.
So...
And a lot of people don't even respect Dave East. They don't even listen to him. But he's like a super old school storytelling genius, too. But the thing is, I think this is the problem. It's the North and the South, right? Our lingo was different. So the storytelling game is different. So when they be talking about the bodegas or the project benches or, whatever the case is, like... They never seen that. They never lived that life to know how crazy it was. And then they can say vice versa for us, too. Correct. But at the same time, like, it's New York, baby. Like, what we talking about here? Like, y'all projects is definitely nothing compared to our projects. You know like, y'all projects...
But they can also say our projects, stuff go down, so y'all don't know nothing about it. So it can go either way. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never experienced y'all life. Y'all ain't really experienced our life. So I think at the end of the day, you have to have, like, it's important to have appreciation for both in order to move on.
But also respect the number game.
Right. You gotta respect the number game between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like Boosie, you know what I'm saying? And, you
can name a Boosie song you like.
I don't listen to Boosie to, like, name, like, songs, but, like, he's definitely on a lot of features I fucks with, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of features with Jeezy that I fucks with. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not going to sit here and say, or, discredit him and say he ain't make, but I just never listened to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? To be like, this, that, and third. He did a lot of songs with Jeezy that I fucks with, you know what I'm saying? A lot. So, I don't know any Boosie songs top of my head, that I'll be like, I could tell people to go listen to that. But I'm not saying that, he's trash in my opinion. I feel like he's alright, you know what I'm saying? He's just not somebody I listen to on a daily basis.
Yeah. But we respect him. He a hustler. He's
definitely a real one.
He's definitely a real one. We're not saying that. But, you're talking to two Harlem dudes from New York. And we from Harlem and Jay-Z's from Brooklyn. But it's just a New York wave, There's no rapper better than Jay-Z or done what Jay-Z has done. And the fact that did Boozy say this or did people say this?
I feel like he commented on something or he replied, he answered a question of regards to it. Not sure. Okay. Not sure, but obviously that's been a topic that people have been talking about. And people have been getting hurt about it, and then you got people trolling. You know what I'm saying? Talking New York, New York is full of snitches and all this other stuff. When you start saying that, it's like now you're being weird because all right.
Snitching.
Here's the thing, right?
Any nigga gonna snitch when
niggas been snitching since fucking Underground Railroad, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Massive. Them niggas snuck out.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You niggas been snitching since then, right? So, we don't condone snitching at all. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. When it comes to, when niggas talking about, Nicky Barnes and this, that, and the third, these niggas was out here getting money. These niggas was getting money. So, yeah, you get money. All that shit is wiped out when you snitch, yes. But the reason that niggas know these niggas because they was out there getting money. That's why these niggas is known. You're gonna talk about, Al Poe and Frank Lucas and all these people. All them niggas is out there getting money, and the only reason they are famous is because they snitch and because they have money. But the niggas is known for getting money.
Right.
So we don't condone none of that shit. But niggas is getting money. That's why everybody know them.
Yeah, half your favorite rappers probably informants anyway. If y'all remember, informants still exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Niggas got the hip hop informants all crazy. So I
don't be idolizing these people to that extent.
Snitches.
Yeah, it's a snitch right in your neighborhood too. Matter of fact, you probably a snitch. The snitches that be talking about it probably the same one.
Here's you know what I'm saying? I don't when you lose an argument, you want to say New York is full New York is full of everything, everything you want, yo. If you want
anything out of New York.
If you want beef, you can go to New York and find it very quickly, right? If you want to go get some money, you can go to New York and find it. If you're gonna fuck with some niggas that's doing their thing and you want rap, you want to sell tacos, whatever you want to do, my nigga, you can go to New York and find that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that everywhere in the world, though. You know what I'm saying? So just like I said, one of the things we're gonna go back to that again, yo. Be careful with the stuff you say because, you know what I'm saying? Especially on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because people.
They probably saying the whole situation because of snitching because of 6ix9ine or whatever the case is.
Yeah, but even niggas was jacking with 6ix9ine before that, but soon as after he finished that, and when he started snitching on them blood niggas and all that, niggas was not fucking with him. Nobody in New York was bumping him. Yeah, he's from New York, but nobody in New York was bumping. And why was he famous? Because he was making money. Come on, you know what I'm saying? And touring and doing all this shit. We never condone this, but niggas is famous because they making money.
So what do you say about those 7 people that? Because Kodak Black is from the South. He's from Florida.
I think so. Florida.
Yeah, he's from Florida. That's technically the South.
Yeah.
He just dropped a song with 6ix9ine. Is he now a snitch? Regardless, is he associated with snitches? Or is it that he has a price? He had a price. He had $1 million, and he was like, "All right, I'll do the track for $1 million."
Yeah, I feel like he dissed him on the track too.
Yeah,
he threw a bar or two like that. I'm not sure if it went through, but I think he
definitely dissed them. But he's still on the same track though.
Yeah. So even that I don't know if I would do it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't people fail to realize things when you put in sometimes you put in a situation. I ain't saying snitches condone, and I ain't even talking about that But if you had an opportunity to get $1 million for writing a 16 and then diss a nigga on the track,
that's disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck it, nigga, I'm gonna take your money and I'm gonna dish you.
Yeah, that's wild.
That wire clear? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that I will do that. I will take that money, but
no, but watch, because Kodak Black gonna take the money, then the next artist gonna take.
They said Lil Baby did a song with him too. So, people doing songs with him, he was reaching out to people because, niggas ain't fuck with him, so he reaching out to people. Because anytime else, niggas be reaching out to him, he's reaching out to people. He reached out to Gillian Wallow, wanted to be on the show, too.
They clipped him.
And so he went to Whack. He went to Whack 100.
And he gave him the shot. And Whack is in that video, too. In a video with Kodak Black. Yeah.
So like, I mean... Yeah, money talks, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But money ain't everything either, though.
It's not, but everybody got a price. Mm-hmm. Everybody got a price. So don't get it twisted. Like, they'll sell out for a number. A lot of artists already sell out for that bag, you know. So don't get it twisted, and don't try to say, oh, New York is full of snitches. The world is full of snitches.
The world is full of snitches.
Like, stop playing. That shit is not only in New York. Like, get it. Like, make it make sense, bro. Say something that's more logical than just talking and shit. Like, that's annoying. Yeah, that's dead annoying. But yeah, enough about the snitches, man. I'm a fan of Kodak Black, but I don't, you know, I do like that walk joint, but that joint was hard. So yeah, shout out to Young Dolph too, man.
Yeah, it was Young Dolph B-Day.
It's B-Day to today, man. 100 shots, man. 100 shots.
I fucks with Young Dolph.
That was my joint too. Like, he went off on that 100 shots, bro. Like,
I fucks with Young Dolph. He definitely some nigga. I ain't listened to him until like maybe like I think his I think his brother went to school with this nigga, and you know what I'm saying, like some of my peoples is affiliated with him, did a lot of work with him, you know what I'm saying, so like I took more of an appreciation like a little before that, like when niggas was playing his music when I was in college. I'm like, oh, this nigga alright. Mm-hmm. Then you start listening to him and he dropped mixtape and he doing features and shit like that. Nigga, I was fucking with the nigga, so sad how nigga went out, you know what I'm saying, but you know, real niggas never, you know what I'm saying, never really die, and niggas just, you know, kind of keep his name in honor and doing what they're supposed to do. So, yeah, shouts out to him. You know what I mean? So, for real.
Yeah. And then shout out to, like, we already spoke about Young Cheese too, but like, yeah, that's just unfortunate, man. Just like, we keep having these, like, I mean, it's their birthdays. I know they already passed, but people just keep dying, man. It's unfortunate. This young artists.
Untimely deaths, man.
Yeah, it's just like, don't even get to see their full potential for real, and we losing them, and they all black, man. You don't really hear white rappers or white artists, country artists losing their lives and stuff like that.
They said being a rapper is like one of the most dangerous things in the world. Like,
it's true, bro. Because like, yo, like, why though? Because why do we hate on each other that much? Like,
we spoke about them. We spoke about the record labels funding them. You know, different
like,
shit.
If the homie want to get some jewelry and all that, like, granted, don't go to, you know, LA and do reckless stuff. But like, come on, man, like, don't hate on him, man, for him working hard. Like, and then it's really deeper than that, you know, because like, yo, you know, in Denmark, right? I was having this conversation with somebody. You know, Denmark is like one of the happiest places in the world, bro. You know why? Bro,
they got what, 4-day work weeks?
Yeah, they got everything, PTO. Bro. They got like 4 weeks PTO. They start with 4 weeks. Like, an average job, it starts at like 150,000. You know what I mean? Car paid for, like basic phone, free Wi-Fi, like all the basic necessities of life are paid for by the government, you know what I mean? And like, I know it's weird because people are like, oh, I don't want the government to have money, but I mean, like, so they tax, from what I understand, like 75% of their paycheck. So
75?
Like, yeah.
God damn.
But you gotta understand though, your cost of living, you want to buy a house, the government purchases the house for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's
75 though?
Yeah, so like, if you make like, don't quote me on this, but
nigga,
like,
if you make 100,000, like, you told me I'm only getting 25,000
type shit.
Shit, I don't know, my nigga.
But
I don't know if I'll be that happy, my nigga.
But would you be that happy if everything you had was paid for?
That's one of them.
What if and they pay for every kid you get? You get $2K a month for each kid.
So that's one of them things where you gotta be in it in order to give a real opinion. I can't really give opinion now because I'm like, I'm tripping off that money, right?
Right, but it's not money you're gonna need. You wouldn't have debt.
I'm about to say, like, if I'm in that position where I don't need all of that, or where I would usually take that money and spend it with that things is being taken care of. I don't know. I don't. Bro, like, that's what's out.
They don't pay like your basic utilities.
How about like hospitals and
water,
stuff?
free, bro.
Universal.
Free. Healthcare is free. School is free. Bro, like if you have like if you go to the doctor and they say you stressed out type of thing, like you'll go and you'll they can prescribe you to go to the spa for a week. You know what I mean? Like that's your health. Oh, we noticed you were a little stressed out or whatever the case is. You know, you need to take some time off, and we're gonna sign off for you to go to the spa and relax and just take a break so you can go back and focus. Crime rate super low. The crime, even when they do go to jail, they don't even treat you like an animal, right? Like they treat you like yo.
Part rehabilitation.
It's a real rehabilitation center. Like yo, they give them good nutrition. Like you know what I mean. The food is right. Like what is the plan to get back into the community? Like they set them up completely. Like it's a different world out there, bro. And the people really want it.
Denmark? Sure, I'll go.
I ain't gonna lie, B. The stories I heard about Denmark and Greenland.
I'm willing to travel anywhere in the world at least once.
Facts,
except for Antarctica. That's too cold up there, my nigga.
And it's dark all day.
But like anywhere, like you know what I'm saying, places like that, I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either. But like you know, it's just, and it's also based off the way we live. Because if we were raised in it and grew up in it, it probably wouldn't mean nothing to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because our culture would be different.
Different, exactly.
Yeah. You just like the same way, like obviously we grew up in Harlem. If we grew up here, our culture would be different.
Yeah, respectfully, I wouldn't want to grow up here.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
But, no, I'm just saying, but culture would be different though, right? You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, us living where we from, growing up there, you know, gave us our structure, our values, our core.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want to change that for anything.
Nah.
It's too valuable.
Not like the talk. I wouldn't want to change that.
Like the basics of life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we ain't
just logically, I can't do that. Yeah. I don't think I would have been able to learn that in any other state or any other place, whatever. Nah, it's just not possible. When you're raised in New York, it's a different type of beast, you know. And I can appreciate that, you know. Or even all the, you know, the traumas of it, like hearing loud noises or looking over your back or assessing the scenery, like, yeah, I wouldn't change any of that, those, you know, senses for anything, like, or that awareness per se. Like, I just wouldn't trade it, bro.
I wouldn't trade it either.
It's just too.
I wouldn't want to start over. So,
but I would think about moving to Denmark though. I would, you know, just for a peace of mind. I just want to visit there, you know. You know, but we may have to do a culture content takes Denmark type of thing. That'll be wild. You know what I mean? Get a flying car over there type of joint.
Speaking to the next one. The next segment. They got flying cars coming out. How much? What you saying? What they talking?
They 300,000. You could pre-order a flying car right now, like
That's
the Jetsons, like real life.
So and then mixing with AI, man. We going into some wicked times, man.
Facts. Like, yo, how do you control air traffic, bro? With a flying car, people gonna be flying in the light. People can't drive already, so you're gonna give them a flying car. Like, how do you control that? Like,
I don't know.
How do you control air traffic?
I don't even think they care.
They just want people gonna be flying in the buildings and all that dumb shit.
Imagine you flying, you getting necked. And you just flying, you crash into a building, my nigga. Like, that's possible, wild. Bro. That's wild behavior.
Now, does it fly or does it like hover? Like,
who knows?
Like,
you don't know.
The Back to the Future joint. You know what I mean? You know, like they flew, but they like hovered a little bit.
Who knows, man? Like, we don't know what type of stipulations gonna have. Like, I don't think they're gonna be up that far, like with planes and whatnot. But it gotta be some levels to it.
Yeah,
gotta be some levels to it.
It has to be
how you gonna park that when it's done? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna pull up on the strip?
Yeah, you gotta pull it. The wheels probably pop down. You gotta, unless you parking on top of somebody, which would be mad disrespectful. But like, yeah, bro, like you will park it like a regular spot, like in a regular parallel parking.
Man, this shit seems like a simulation, my nigga. This shit is fake.
It is. This world is a simulation. It's the Matrix, bro, on steroids. Like they building that. They enhancing the mod, bro. They enhancing the mod.
This shit is crazy, yo. But yeah. I don't know. We're gonna move on. We're gonna leave y'all with that.
Yeah, but you already know, yo, do us a favor, man. Go like, comment, share, man.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, like and subscribe, more importantly, man. Help us get this thing rolling again. Like, we trying to give y'all some good work. We giving y'all some good work. So please, in return, just show us love, man. Tell your friends to go follow us.
Tell your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend.
You know about culture content? Like, yo, two brothers on the come up trying to make this work, man. Trying to give y'all the best content, the best production, all that, you know, all in one. Like I said, today is our Talk Shit Thursday, our hood politics, our hood current events, you know what I mean? And we just trying to give y'all the best of everything. So be on the lookout. We definitely going back to dropping, you know, the more, how would you call it, the educational piece, I guess, of culture content.
Our episodes.
Our episodes. You know, these are one-offs. You know what I mean? These are not, these are not our episodes, but our episodes are dropping again on Monday at 8. So be on the lookout for that. Definitely got some special guests coming up. Like we said, we got videos in the stash we need to drop. And they coming, man. They coming. Pause. So,
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. I caught it. I caught myself, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm reeling it back. Yeah. So on that note, man, I'm Kid.
I'm Chaz.
And we are Culture Content.
Yes, sir.
Baby, go like, comment, share. You already know. Subscribe. Bang, 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 bang.
Bang. Bang. Holla.